Yes, these are all my own songs. So it's called Guantanamo Bay. Down in Cuba there is a bay that you really should have already have heard about. And nowadays it can be very hard if it's something that you really want to know about. Maybe I just sing you my song. Fly down Caribbean way, over the hills and flats. The USA say that it's full of stray militant jihadis and that. But you ain't seen nothing yet, nothing like your Nazi again. They've created a holiday camp full of innocent men. Guantanamo Bay, it's where the naughty boy Afghanistanis stay. They take your luggage up all nice and warm, sedated with a dose of chloroform. Guantanamo Bay, where people relax indefinitely, and the sun is shining down on the ocean waves. You can get a little private space. You want some me time, it's the perfect place. You sit alone with all your thoughts in a pair of brightly colored shorts. Well, we play a game, it's always the same. They cover me in water and then they turn the air conditioning up to 10. It's so funny. Guantanamo Bay, it's where the naughty boy Afghanistanis stay. They say I'm treated fairly one and all, but we is treated like an animal. Guantanamo Bay, it's where the boys sit around and talk all through the day, but the staff don't understand a bloody word we say. Americanos need a place to put all the soldiers that they failed to shoot. They set up looking for a beta place, anyone with an Afghani face. Well, they think they is policemen of world, maybe they should wear a big hat, a bomber in a sombrero. Well, can you imagine that? Guantanamo Bay, where the naughty boy Afghanistanis stay. My ankle's chafing on the metal cuts, my friends are standing laughing in the buff. Guantanamo Bay, we will stay here now forever and a day, and the sun is always shining on my little cage. They say I's enemy combatant, I think they is a bit incompetent. I spend all Sunday getting roundly flogged, they flush my Koran down the bog. Well, I know a man, and he's got a plan to rescue everyone on his bike, cause illegal incarceration is what he dislikes. Guantanamo Bay, where the naughty boy Afghanistanis stay. One day I will return to native lands, free to join my local marching band. Guantanamo Bay, where people relax indefinitely, and the sun is shining on the ocean wave. Oh yeah, where the sun is shining down on the ocean wave. One more time, where the sun is shining down on the ocean wave. Thank you. That's written quite a long time ago now. I think I don't know if it's still a concern or not, but I have to change the words maybe. Something new and topical. Anyway, there you go. This is called Cyber Wedding. It's about getting married online. Okay. Well, I know that you love me, you said so, and you typed it out in capital case. You could be my ideal woman, a web lady with whom I can interface, and I knew from the start you were amazing. It was the way you typed ... My heart skipped a beat at your online ID, 439 Cyberbot. And the altar won't need any flowers, or the bride can just wear her Levi's. don't need to listen to speeches by relatives we don't fully recognize, and the vicar will be online from Bognor, and we'll download his sermon in Word. No one's invited to our cyber wedding, they're all the rage, haven't you heard? Well, we'll marry each other in comfort, on our own sofas and in our own flats, surrounded by the debris of our everyday lives, crusts of toast, dark hairs and that, and you won't be held up in traffic while I drum my fingers on pews. We'll just be able to process the data, we're one of a lucky few, and we can just sit in our jammies and press the icon labeled I do. With no need to sing all the hymns of the Bible, I'll use that time to visit the loo, and the vicar will print off the license, convert it into PDF. No one's invited to our cyber wedding, our friends will be like, what the heck? To meet you, spelt with an E, not an A. I still have only one picture of you. The excitement it gave is fading away. So what if you're not up to standard and all of your profile was lies? Well, I'll be surfing for online divorces and you'll be googling all the guys. And our marriage will then be over, done in an open shut case. The details of our temporary affair will be posted all over the place, and the vicar will turn off his laptop and return to a normal life. 'Cause no one's invited to our cyber wedding. We've all had our memory wiped. Yes, we've all had our memory wiped. 'Cause we've all had our memory. Thank you. Okay, this is called The Party. It's about the disguise put on by couples when they go to parties, and obviously I'm one of these people who's done this, which is the reality of their lives is very different to what people see. It's one of the few serious songs I've written. It goes like this. We were at a party, we didn't know many, but silly me, we made us funny. You were pleasing enough to meet. The food fight was the best part of the meal, and my nose it turned buttery, and yours was creamy. Well, they laughed, we were all friends. It was so cozy. But when we're alone, the flowers that bloom laughter turn to stone. A shadow comes and frosts our empty zone. Though it looks so full of happiness and gay times, I know what you thought, but you were wrong. We stabbed and choked the life out of our song. We lived and breathed and outgrew all the long summer nights, where the evening was our drink in the garden, gazing at the stars. bound our lies so tight, and it disguised all our spite. So the night stayed calm and bright for our new friends. So if I died here, my soul it would fly up to the pie in the sky, 'cause this evening's alright. Why should we cry when we're alone? The flowers that bloom laughter turn to stone. A shadow frosted up our empty zone. Though it looks so full of happiness and gay times, I know what you thought, but you were wrong. We stabbed and choked the life out of our song. We lived and breathed and out all the long summer nights, where the evening was a drink in the garden, gazing at the stars. They were collected from the hall, woven with the moans of home, and we left together but alone. Our cloned, lone smiles, they were thrown to the roadside. They weren't our own, 'cause our bones had grown to stone. So we zoned to the engine's drone. When we're alone, the flowers that bloom laughter turn to stone. A shadow frosts up our empty zone. Though it looks so full of happiness and gay times, I know what you thought, but you were wrong. We stabbed and choked the life out of our song. We lived and breathed and outgrew all the long summer nights, where the evening was a drink in the garden, gazing at the stars. Okay. When it goes out on Channel 4. If you didn't have skin, well, everything would fall out, fall out, fall out. All your bits and pieces would be there on the ground. And if you didn't have skin, well, it would be tragic, hardly magic, the most unusual creature to ever be found. Oh, once I had a friend, but we had a fallout, fallout, fallout. She asked me to mind her pram while she went for a slash. Oh, well, I told her pretty straight, well, I'm not very handy, or dandy, mandy. Well, I held the pram, but the kid was gone in a flash. Oh, well, our parents' generation, they took us right out into space. But we're so down, we've given up that chase. They laid a strong foundation, and it was laced with golden thread. And the palaces they built, we fled. And our parents had the fear of nuclear fallout, fallout, fallout. They draped the kitchen table when they stocked it with tins. And when the day came, well, they'd all run for cover and ponder and wonder how their lovely lives had turned paper thin. Oh, well, people say things were so much better then. Well, look at the photographs, they're all shiny with opportunity and youth. Yeah, that's the proof. And nowadays everyone's pale and exhausted and paranoid and underpaid and just so damn uncouth. Well, it's the truth. We keep it all in, so nothing will ever fall out, fall out, fall out. And we spew out our edited versions, then we type them online. You know, everybody knows the loneliness of typing, spying, Skyping can only lead to a life that's just not so fine. And our parents' generation, they took us right out into space, and we're so down we've given up the chase. Well, they laid a strong foundation, and it was laced with golden threads. But the palaces they built